back to my channel. My name is Miss Yancy and this is my garden. Alright y'all, today's about to be an epic harvest, and buckle up because when I tell y'all the big guns are coming out today, it is about to be an epic harvest. Today is September 13th. I'm about to do a huge harvest. I have not been in a garden for like a week. That's why y'all have not seen the video. I'm sorry y'all, your girl been busy. The kids are back in school. I'm just trying to get life, okay? But anyway, being gone for so long, I came back to the thing, many things. So let's get started. We're not gonna waste any time talking. Just know it's about to be an epic harvest, and I cannot wait till y'all see all of the things that we're going to harvest today. And stay tuned till the end of this video so you can see the grand harvest, okay? Come along, come along, come along. Let's go.
One look and I breathe.
Now y'all already know, because today is about to be a grand harvest, we brought the big guns when it comes to baskets, okay? We got that one, and let's just see what we're gonna need for what. So we're gonna start off with the tomatoes because I've been gone for so long. There's a lot of tomatoes that's ready. Honestly, even though I haven't like recorded a video, I have harvested some of the peppers and tomatoes to cook with, but now I need to come and harvest the remaining. But there are tomatoes that are going bad because they've been on the vine for too long. So let's start with the tomatoes, and then we're gonna move along from there and see how we go, okay? So today is not gonna be structured at all. We're just gonna go in the garden, whatever we see that need harvested, we're gonna do it. So, but we're gonna start with the tomatoes, and then we might move on to the peppers. Let's see. All right. All right, y'all, we're gonna start from the entrance of the garden. I am gonna use this for our small little tomatoes. So you know, we have a lot of cherries, yellow pear, some sun gold, and a whole bunch of other tomatoes that I can't remember the name of, but y'all about to see them and they're delicious. But also I see some Roma that's ready as well. Y'all, look at this little tomato. What does this look like? This is supposed to be the yellow pear tomato. Look at this. It's like it doubled up, or is it double cheeked up? This is so cute though. It almost makes me not want to eat it. But do you guys see what I'm talking about? When you keep your tomatoes and things like that on the vine for too long, it's gonna explode. There are bugs that's more susceptible to getting it, the birds, animals, because they see that it has changed color. So do yourself a favor and try to get those things off of the vine as soon as it's ready. Don't be like me, but like I said, I have my reasons for why I wasn't able to harvest this week, and it really has been a week, y'all. I mean, like I said, I harvested some things to cook with, but not like what we're doing today. And today about to be really big, y'all. But y'all, this is so funny to me, but okay. But do y'all see the amount of tomatoes that we got off of that side of the trellis? Now I'm thinking I need another one of these because there's a lot over here too. So I don't know. Come along, y'all. Let's get it going because this is, whew. By the way, it is 9 o'clock in the morning. I tried to get out here early. I wish I was out here at 6 in the morning because it's gonna be super hot today. So I decided to try to come out here a little earlier just to get this out the way because it's gonna be so hot and I'm not gonna be able to do it later on in the day. All right, y'all, let's continue. So get up out of here. we are all done. It is definitely filled to the top. This is a lot of tomatoes, y'all. A lot. So now that we're done getting all the small tomatoes off of the trellis, you already know, like the entrance of my garden, majority of the tomatoes here are like the small salad tomatoes, and then I have some like Romas and stuff like that. So now I'm about to cut some of this basil because it is going to seed and I'm not ready yet. I already know it's the end of the season and I should let it go to seed, but I already have some that's going to seed, so I'm going to cut it and let it grow as much as it can before the end of the season. Let's go ahead and get some basil out of this bed right here, and then we'll get some basil out of the other side of the bed because I have basil growing in both beds that is connected to this trellis that's in the entrance of my garden. I have a bunch of herbs that I grow in here, so I'm just gonna get some basil right now because I don't want it to go to seed. I do have other herbs I need to harvest, but I'm not gonna be harvesting them today, like the oregano and stuff, only because I'm not ready to process it yet. When you cut it, you need to take it in the house and do something with it, and I just got too much to do, so I'm gonna put the rest of the herbs on the back burner, but I will be harvesting some basil today because they are going to seed and I don't want them to. Oh, come along, y'all. We did good, y'all. We did really, really good. Take a look at this. We are gonna go, you know, after we harvest some basil and stuff, we're gonna go in the garden to the other tomato bed and get the rest of the tomatoes, like the bigger tomatoes. But I did have some Romas and stuff like that that was ready in here, you know. Got some regular sized tomatoes, so let's go harvest some basil and then we go in the garden and get this popping. All right, come along, y'all. I hope y'all enjoying the video so far. If you are, definitely go ahead and like it, okay? Did y'all see how much basil that was? And that's not all of it, y'all. I still have basil that's in my actual herb garden, but like I said, that's gonna be another day. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, or who knows, we'll see. Let's see how I'm feeling by the end of this video, because I'm probably gonna be exhausted, because this is definitely gonna be an exhausting day, because we're definitely gonna have a lot of harvest, y'all. I'm not even joking. And now I'm just thinking that I am going to transfer the basil into something else because I need that basket. So let me go transfer that, and then we're going to enter the garden and continue our tomato harvesting, okay? Come along, come along, come along.
Yeah, that's a great question. Conversation with Ashley.
All right, y'all. Now this is a harvest, okay? Do y'all see all this tomato? Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at all this tomato. This is massive. Do y'all see all them tomatoes? And I have a ton more tomatoes that's on the vine. That's why I love growing indeterminate tomatoes, because they're gonna keep growing and growing and growing till it gets cold and it's over. And I love it, because you're just gonna continuously get tomatoes throughout the entire growing season. And y'all, there's still a ton more green one, and look at this funky one right here. It's like, I've never seen this shape before next to this one, but we shall see what it turns to. But y'all, do y'all see how big the plant has gotten? Y'all know I created this little archway here with you guys earlier in the year. Y'all, the tomatoes are like all the way up there, and honestly, I'm not even sure if I got everything that was up there. So y'all let me know. Do y'all see anything up there? I know there's a ton of them, but what I've been doing is when I see like any red ones, like in between like this right here that you see right here, so what I would do is I will try to like open it up a little wider so I can be able to harvest it. So, but they're doing good. They are doing really good. We're in the second week of September. So let's cross fingers that we'll still have some really good weather up to November. That's crossing real tight fingers, okay? To be honest, September is really gonna probably be it, but we're gonna cross fingers that there will be some warm days in October, and then it's probably gonna be officially over by November for sure. If you guys don't know, if you're new here, I am in zone 8A in Maryland, and our weather here it's kind of iffy. But for sure, like November is very cold. We definitely have some cold days in October too, but sometimes we get those days where it's kind of nice. So we shall see. All right, crossing fingers. All right, y'all, since we are back here, I see the okras back here, and we have some okras that we need to harvest. So let's go ahead and harvest some okras, and then we're gonna move on from there and see what next can we get. Y'all remember when I was telling y'all that these okras were not producing and they took so freaking long? They definitely took a really long time to start producing. But now I get okras every single day, and I'm just praying to God that I get a ton more before the end of the official season. It's like for some reason it just started producing later on, and look how tall the plant is. The plant is so tall. Like I have it growing in these grow bags. So this is a 10-gallon grow bag, and I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 okra seeds that I put in here, and I definitely direct sowed the okra seeds in here. Maybe that's why it took a little longer to produce, because I direct sowed them and I did not do it in the beginning of the season. I did it like way later on, so maybe that's why. So I shouldn't be that shocked. But yeah, so if you are wondering if you could grow okra in grow bags, you can absolutely grow okras in grow bags. But what I've noticed is that I think in a 10-gallon grow bag, I think about 4 okra seeds should be the max, because if you see here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 okra plants in here, and do you guys see how thick the stems are? They're pretty thick, they're sturdy, and they produce more. So I think 4 is like the sweet point for like a 10-gallon grow bag, even though I do have 6 in this one, and that one I have 5 in that one. But these, for the most part, they look the best to me. The one where it has 4, like the stems, they're really thick and they look the best to me. So I think next year, if I do this again in a grow bag, I'm gonna stick to 4 okra seeds in each grow bag, or we shall see. I'm very impulsive when it comes to planting, so we shall see. Y'all, these okras are so tall. I literally have to like pull them towards me and, you know, try not to break them so I can be able to get them. Next time I'm going to have my chair here. My chair is not here, but I'm probably going to need it anyway when I start going towards these cantaloupes. But yeah, these things are really tall. I mean, look at how short I am compared to these things, okay? Look at this. And it is all the way up there. So pray for your girl. You know, I'm height challenged. All right, y'all, come on. Y'all, look at how many okras I've gotten so far. And we still have more coming. I'm so excited. Alrighty, y'all. Now that we got the okras, y'all see where we at, right? We're over here next to the cantaloupes. The cantaloupe is not doing great. I think we've harvested as many as we could possibly harvest during the season, which was well over 20 cantaloupes. So it did excellent. It did excellent. The squash bugs have came and done their thing. They have destroyed this plant as much as they can, but there were still melons on here that were growing. So let's go see how they're doing. I don't think some of them are doing well. Some of them got rotten, and I think it's because the squash bugs destroyed the stem. It sucked out whatever pulp or whatever destruction that it does. And then we also have lantern flies, so they probably did a lot of destruction to this plant right here. So you know, it killed the plant. And so like I'm seeing right now, it looks terrible. But anyway, I do have another cantaloupe plant in the back of my garden that I planted like later on because I had extra cantaloupes, and it was more recent when I planted it, maybe like a month ago, and it seems like it's doing all right. But who knows if it's even gonna have time to fully develop to where the cantaloupe we can harvest them, because you know we're in the second week of September. But I see a cantaloupe on that plant, so we are crossing fingers that one is doing well, so we can have another harvest of cantaloupes. But let's check this plant out. All right, y'all, look at this right here. So this right here, I don't even think it's gonna grow any further than this. There have been a lot of cantaloupes that I've seen that reached this size and it did not grow much more than that, and I think it's because the actual plant is destroyed. And then there's this sad one right here where it's actually gotten rotten, and I don't know why. It actually gotten rotten, so I'm actually gonna throw it here so the animals can eat it. But yeah, oh sad. Isn't this tragic? I would be extra sad if I didn't get any cantaloupe and this was the situation, but I can be that sad, man. We got so many cantaloupes. As a matter of fact, I still got cantaloupes in my fridge that we haven't cut yet because we had that much cantaloupe this season. So I'm gonna leave it back here so the animals can eat it. All right, so little squirrels, don't say I ain't do nothing for y'all. If y'all watching this, squirrels and bunnies and all of the above, don't say I ain't do nothing for y'all, okay? All right, y'all, let's see what else. Y'all see how the plant looks so destroyed. Here's another one. Oh, we just harvested this one. This one is definitely ready. Ooh, y'all, this one look good, y'all. This one looks good. It looks really good, and it is definitely ready. Well, we got a cantaloupe. Put that baby right there. Let's see what else. We have this right here, and oh wow, this is ready as well. But what in the world is going on here? What are these abrasions? I don't know. I can't wait to cut this one and see what's going on with this, but it definitely came off the vine and they have like these weird abrasions on it, but we'll see if we can cut it off and still eat it. Y'all, look at this right here. See, this one didn't even get a chance. Didn't even get a chance to survive because I know it was either those lantern flies or those squash bugs, and it's quite devastating for real. But here you go, another one for the squirrels. Y'all don't be saying that I don't feed my squirrels, because y'all be saying, oh, maybe if you feed the animals, maybe they're gonna stay away from your plants. Okay, we shall see. All right, well, they got two. Now they can share with their family. Let's see if there's another one. Like I said, I don't really know if this one's gonna survive. Let's see. Y'all, and the cantaloupe is really for my husband, and I feel like when I bring those cantaloupes that I just harvested in the house, he's gonna be like, oh God, not cantaloupes again, because we just have so many cantaloupes, y'all. We harvested so many cantaloupes, and I think I took like 3 cantaloupes to my auntie's house. She might be getting another package of cantaloupe because we still got a ton of them in our garden. All right, y'all see how bad the plant looks? Like, look at that. All right, I don't see any. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for my cantaloupe bed. If y'all don't know, I grew my cantaloupe in my Vigo garden raised beds, and yes, you too can get this beautiful raised bed. Okay, link in the description and you get a discount. It seems like an era is over. I mean, we still have that small one that's not ready yet, but I don't think that small one's gonna get anywhere. I don't think it's gonna grow any bigger than that. I think that particular vine has an issue, but I'll leave it on there and just see what happens. I'll continue to water it because we're still in September, so we shall see. This cantaloupe bed definitely did very well. I'm very grateful. First of all, thank you to Vigo Garden for giving me this raised bed. It was definitely a beauty in the garden for sure. And it did extremely well. And I absolutely will be growing my cantaloupes in this bed again next year for sure. It did amazing. But with that being said, we don't have a lot of time, so let's continue. I'm thinking I want to like cut some flowers because y'all, I have a ton of marigolds everywhere, and I think I'm gonna cut some flowers today. So since we're here, I'm gonna cut some flowers from here, and then also we're going to harvest some of the bitterball that is in here, that is ready. And y'all see it right here. Y'all see the bitterball. Y'all see the bitterball. Y'all see them. Y'all see them. Y'all see them. So I'm gonna cut some flowers and then get some of the bitterball from here, and then we are going to get started on the peppers. Whew, child, I don't even know if I'm ready for these peppers, y'all. It's a lot of peppers, but anyway, we're grateful. All right, come on. Y'all, do you see how beautiful these marigolds are? And I have some yellow ones that we're gonna also harvest down there, but I love being able to cut flowers on my garden and take in my house. And then I intentionally got these colors for the fall, so they are so pretty, y'all. Look at how gorgeous they are. Oh my gosh, I have to apologize to the bees because they were definitely giving me the side eye, like, why you cutting my flowers? But anyway, y'all, look at these bitterballs, and we're definitely gonna have more bitterball harvest for sure. But all right, y'all, so we are done with our beautiful cantaloupe bed. And y'all, I definitely see some cantaloupes like trying to grow. I see some new like fresh plants trying to come, but with these bugs, I don't know how well they're gonna survive, but I'll keep watering it and see what happens. At the end of the day, it's still, you know, in my opinion, we're still in season until next month when things start to shift. But all right, so now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and get started on the peppers, because y'all know the peppers definitely have tons of peppers. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. We have so much peppers to get through, y'all. So let's go ahead and get started. Y'all, so I just got some peppers from over here, and y'all already know I have a lot of scotch bonnets and some bell peppers, and that's what I have gotten. A lot of scotch bonnets and some bell peppers from there, and you know, some jalapeno, and this is a paprika, so, and some bells, of course. So now that we are done with this side, I still have a ton of peppers there, but you already know I'm trying to allow them to turn color and things like that. So some of the green ones you'll see me harvesting is because I'm trying to cook it. So if you see me harvesting any green peppers, that means your girl's about to cook, okay? But all right, y'all, so let's go over here and see what's going on. Y'all, remember how I told you guys about how I did not know lemon drop pepper get this big? It is in a 10-gallon grow bag. It is one plant, and this thing has taken over the entire area there. I had to move peppers away, like you'll see the paprika I have here. I had to move it away from there. I had to scoot over the other ones so that it could have space, and this thing is just getting bigger and bigger. My gosh, like, can you imagine if this thing was actually in the ground? This would be an entire, like, I feel like this thing can fill up this entire area. I had no idea that lemon drop peppers get this big. But anyway, we're grateful. Okay, so let's go ahead and harvest some of the hot peppers over on this end, and then we'll go on the other side of the garden to get more peppers. All right, come along, y'all. I hope y'all enjoying this video, because if you are, you know what to do, right? Click that like button. Okay. Y'all, the sun is really coming out now. It's starting to get hot, and I'm wearing all this long stuff for these mosquitoes, so we got to make it quick. But y'all, we haven't gone anywhere yet, y'all, but we just got done with the hot peppers from over here. Actually, I see a red one right now all the way back here. Get that baby off. So we're done with this side right here. You'll see all of these are all lemon drop peppers, and it's like a million of them on this plant, y'all. This entire thing over here is lemon drop. They go all the way back there as well. We got the ones that we wanted, so the lemon drops, they turn yellow, and right now a lot of them are green, so I'm gonna leave those, but we definitely got a lot of yellow ones right here, as well as other peppers. So now that we're done with that, we're going to get in this garden right here. And remember, y'all, I have bell peppers and I think some jalapenos in here as well, and then I also have some eggplant. So right now we're gonna do the bell peppers, and then we'll come back. We'll do the peppers from this garden and probably over there, and then we'll come back here and then do the eggplant. So let me just keep it uniform so everything's together. So let's just do the peppers that's, you know, back here, and then we'll do the eggplant next. All right, hope y'all enjoy yourself. Come along. Y'all, we have a lot of peppers. So we harvested all of these and these from here, and there's still some green ones there, but I think I'm gonna let it go, and then we're gonna harvest from here because there's still a lot of peppers that's in this garden as well. So come along. I have a habanero in here, and then a bunch of like mixed bell peppers and hot peppers. All right, are you guys hanging in there? Come along, we still got a long way to go. I've gotten as many peppers as I want to get from this bed right here, and yeah, y'all, I don't know, I might need another basket for sure because this is definitely filling up. So now that we're done with the peppers from back here, the last thing we're gonna garden back here are the eggplant, and then we're gonna go outside of the garden along the fence and onto the other pepper garden to harvest some more. So yes, y'all thought it was over, it just started. We're just about to be done with back here. So let's go harvest those beautiful black beauty eggplants, y'all. It is gorgeous. They're huge and I cannot wait till you guys see it. I don't even know where I am going to put it, honestly, because yeah, I definitely need another harvesting basket that I might have to go back in the house for. But let's go get those black beauty. Come along, yeah.
She says she doesn't want to give me a number because she's with some dust. I don't think I was afraid to go back and do that again. I just felt like
didn't I tell y'all this was about to be an epic harvest? Didn't I tell y'all? Do y'all see the massive black beauty that we have here? This thing is humongous, okay? Humongous. Oh my gosh, I feel like I really left it on there for too long because look at how big this one is. This thing is huge. Oh my gosh, this is so big. Wow. We ain't complaining though. Alrighty, now that we have that, we can officially get out of the garden and go to the side of the fence and see what we can get from there. But oh my gosh, y'all, I'm getting tired already. I'm about to say, forget this. Come back on another day because your girl is tired. There's a lot of bending and snapping and standing and walking. But I'm so grateful to God. I can't believe, y'all, do y'all see this? This is multiple meals in my house, and I harvested this from my garden and I'm not even done yet. So I'm just so grateful that I have the opportunity to sow something and grow something. So if you're sowing something and growing something, you're doing something, okay? And make sure you definitely join our garden group and share all of your harvests, because I cannot wait to show you guys all of the things at the end of this video, because I don't even know where I'm gonna put all this stuff at, honestly. But let's just continue because we have to get it off of here or else it's gonna go bad. I already seen that a ton of them went bad because I couldn't get them off fast enough. But anyway, let's go see what the outside the garden have going on, and then we might be ending this video very soon. All right, come along, y'all.
To really get to know folks for real. So what is like one quality?
Alrighty, y'all, we are getting there. Okay, so now we're next to the fence in my yard. You'll see that I grow a ton of stuff on my fence, like the watermelons and all of these good things. So I definitely need to water this garden sap, because look at how sad my jute leaf look. Now these jute leaf definitely need to be harvested, but I'm not even doing that today. I'm too tired. But I will be harvesting some Bitterball. Y'all see the Bitterball? Some of them have turned like orangey red, so I'm gonna get those. And this is a huge Bitterball plant, and I have some in here and some in there as well. And I have some eggplant in there as well, so I'm gonna go look at that. And then of course over there is the watermelons, peppers, all that good stuff. So we're just gonna go along this wall and see what we can get, and we might be getting a watermelon today, y'all. I cannot wait, y'all. I want to cut some of these flowers, but there's so many butterflies and bees on them, and I'm like, I don't want to disappoint them, so I'll let them enjoy for now. And in the evening I'm gonna cut some of those flowers and put them in my house because they so pretty. All right, come along, y'all. All right, y'all, so in this bed right here, I have more eggplant. As you can see, they're growing, but I see one that's ready right now, and I'm gonna get it. I didn't let that one get too big. That's okay. Wow, y'all see all that? Wow, that is a lot. What did I say? Did I say this was gonna be an epic harvest or what? Or what? But all right, y'all, we're done with that. Let's move along the line. Okay, come along. Oh my gosh, guess what, y'all? This watermelon is ready. I got a story to tell y'all about the other watermelon, y'all. It's a tragic story, but we have a happy story. This watermelon is ready and we're going to be harvesting it today. Harvesting this watermelon, y'all. This watermelon, you already know the story of my watermelon. This season, I had a lot of issues with the watermelon. I only got one successful watermelon in the entire season, and in another video I'm gonna give you guys all of the reasons why this was the situation. But we're harvesting today and we're in celebration mode. But yes, there is a tragic watermelon story I gotta tell y'all as we go along this. I cannot wait to show y'all. But y'all, this watermelon is ready, y'all. It's ready. So this is how you know the watermelon is ready. It's when the tendril that's closest to the stem of the watermelon is dried. Once that is dried, go ahead and harvest your watermelon. It is ready. As you can see, it is nicely dry, and it's been dry for a few days, so I should have gotten this off of this vine a long time ago, because let's feel the bottom and make sure it doesn't burst. And once that is dry, you don't want to continue to water this watermelon because it definitely will burst, because there's nowhere else for the water to go. But anyway, oh my gosh, I cannot believe our watermelon is ready, y'all. This is such a proud moment because, man, it was a struggle to get this one watermelon. So let's go ahead and harvest our baby, okay? Our baby that's now a big girl. All right, y'all, come along. Oh my gosh, this thing is heavy. Oh my goodness, y'all. Do y'all see this thing? Do y'all see this thing? Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this thing is big, y'all. This thing is huge. Oh my gosh, y'all. We got a watermelon. We got a... Last year, by the way, I got about 9 watermelons. This year, I have one successful one. But at least I got one. That's all that matters, right? Ooh, I need to check the weight of this thing. I'm gonna let you guys know how much it weighs, okay? This thing is heavy. And y'all saw how I grew it. I grew it vertically. That's one of the ways I like to grow all of my viney plants. I like to grow them vertically. It's just easier. And I already explained all that stuff to you guys in other videos. We started this from seed together. Can you believe it? We started this from seed together. This is the watermelon we started together, y'all. This is it right here. Oh, my back hurt. All right, let me put this down so we can continue our harvest. This is so amazing. What it sound like, y'all? Oh my gosh. Oh my God, this is heavy. Ooh, child. Let's put this down. I'm gonna put it on the chair. Don't fall. Y'all, I cannot believe we just harvested that big old watermelon. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. Look at where it was sitting. So this is the little hammock it was sitting in that I created because I grow my watermelon along my chain link fence. And so of course, when you're growing vertically, things like melons, any kind of melons, okay, it needs support so it does not fall off because it's extremely heavy. Y'all see how heavy that thing is? That thing is definitely like 15 to 20 pounds. It is heavy. Like, it's really, really heavy, y'all. I can't wait to see how much it weighs. But anyway, with that being said, let's continue our harvest. Let's see what peppers are over here that needs to get harvested. Okay? Oh my gosh, I am so excited, y'all. I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I'm about to get some of these yellow flowers. They are so pretty, but the butterflies love them. And I love the butterflies, but I want some flowers. So I think I'm about to harvest just a little bit.
Nobody was a cabin crew member.
Y'all, as we are approaching the end of the fencing, we're approaching the end of our harvesting. Remember, I had another watermelon that was getting big from this watermelon plant right here. So I have the watermelon plant from over there where I just harvested that big old watermelon, and then I had another watermelon plant here that was producing like a really decent sized watermelon. Let me show you what them animals did when it rained and it got windy. Okay, brace yourself. You might cry for me. I've already done my crying, but it is what it is. Okay, so brace yourself, y'all. This is the plant growing all along the fence. Yep, there we go. And then boom, look at that, y'all. Look at what the animals did to my watermelon. Look at that. So the animals chewed, and I think it was the bunny, because it's the bunny that was always around my watermelon. They chewed this part of the watermelon at the stem that was connected to the vine, and it was barely hanging off the vine, and I put this little thing there hoping that it will help keep it up. But then I live in a very windy area, and it got really windy one day, and it rained, and the fence was shaking, and it fell, y'all. It fell off. So this is definitely not ready, and I don't know, I'm sure it's like all rinds. Y'all see how big the watermelon is that I just harvested? These are crimson sweet watermelon. They're supposed to be really big, so this is not even close to ready. Okay, not even close. Y'all see how big that other watermelon is. But I just wanted to show you guys this and the tragedy. I've been really sad. It's actually been sitting in that little thing for a couple of days because I just haven't come to terms with the fact that this happened. But since I'm harvesting now, I can take it out of there and just get over it, I guess. And then just be okay with the fact that I got one watermelon this season, because we don't have enough time for another watermelon to grow. Watermelons take about 90 days to get to that form that we just harvested. So yeah, it takes 90 to 100 days actually. So we're not getting another watermelon. So it is what it is. And what should I do with this? I'm gonna cut it with y'all. And we'll see what's in it. I'm not gonna cut it with y'all on this video, but I'm probably gonna do a short where I cut it so we can see what the inside look like. If I leave it out with the animal eat it, I mean, it's not ready, so I can imagine that they would want it. But you guys let me know what I should do with this, okay? I'm not gonna do anything with it until I post this video, and you guys let me know what I should do with it. But this is the tragedy I wanted to show y'all. I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. That's about it. But all right, y'all, since we're over here, let me show you guys my beautiful Luffa plant. It definitely have been producing. I see 3 big ones on this plant right here, and I'm super excited. So let me show y'all, even though I share some bad news, but overall this is still a great day. Y'all see all the wonderful things that God has provided, so I'm grateful. So let me show y'all another blessing in the garden. So my Luffa plant is in here, and I got it growing along here. And yes, I think what's causing this issue, I think it is the squash bug. They have marked their territory on a lot of my squash type plants, and these lantern flies that I was just trying to squish, they've been doing their thing too. So they've been destroying my plants and these plants, but at least I got some Luffas out of them. Here's another one. This one is like really big. It's in my neighbor yard. It's super big, and they're doing their thing, y'all. They're doing their thing. I'm gonna allow it to grow. I feel like I want to harvest one of them just to taste it and see what it tastes like, because you can't eat them. And I'm gonna let it get a little bigger and then decide if I want to eat them. If I want to try one of them. I heard they are very bland, but I wonder if it tastes like cucumbers. Let me know in the comments if you had a Luffa, if you ate one. And then I think I would try to eat one, and then the rest of them I'm gonna let it grow, you know, mature into the Luffa that we use to scrub our bodies and use for different things. I think I'm gonna let these mature so I could turn them into like kitchen scrubs to wash dishes with. So I'm super excited about that. I think that's what I'm gonna create with these for sure. Since we're already up here, let me just show you the tomatoes that I have growing along my fence. I actually had, you know, the extra tomatoes that I had, I planted them like a month and a half ago over here along my fence. It was just like I had extra peppers and stuff like that. I had extra tomatoes. I think I planted these with y'all. I can't remember if I did, but they're growing, y'all. You know, now I see tomatoes coming. You know, I've harvested some tomatoes off of here. They're doing their thing, and like I said, we have until this month, and that's it, y'all. Over here. So now I'm about to take you guys on this side where the other peppers are, and let's go harvest whatever pepper that we can from there, and then we're gonna be done with this video. We've done amazing today. We could really stop right now, but there's a lot of peppers over there that needs to be harvested because they're red. If I don't take them off, the animals are gonna eat them, or bugs are gonna eat them, and we don't want that happening. So come along, let's go finish where we started. Okay, come along, y'all. Alrighty, y'all, we are all done. Okay, we did it. We did it, y'all. Whew. This was an epic harvest. This is the biggest harvest I've had the entire season. Wow, this was amazing. All right, let's go see all of the things that we got today, and let's see how I'm about to transport all this stuff in my house. So I got a bunch of work to do because after this, I gotta process all of these bad boys. But anyway, come along, let's go see the grand haul, the epic haul of today. And yeah, end this video. Come along, y'all. Alright, y'all, let's show y'all all of the goodies that we got today in the garden. Okay, are y'all ready? I said, are y'all ready? If y'all ready, I need y'all to type ready, capital letters, in the comments, okay? Because I don't know if y'all ready for this. All right, come along. Bam, how about that? All right, y'all, we got so many things in the garden today. I don't really know where to start. Okay, so but we're gonna start over here. You know, I got a little layout for you guys so y'all could be able to see all of the things. Okay, so we got some bell peppers. Yes, we got some red ones here too, and we definitely have some over there. And then the beauty that we've been patiently waiting for, that's our girl right there. Okay, we got the crimson sweet watermelon, and then but we're not gonna talk about that. And then of course we got our cantaloupes. Y'all remember when we harvested all of those basil from the tomato bed? It's been sitting out here for a while, so it's starting to dry out. And then as we move over here, we got the black beauty of the garden, some eggplants. I'm gonna save this for last because we got a ton of stuff in there. And then we got some strawberries up in here. Here you go, Elle. You can have your strawberries.
Strawberries.
Yep. And then we got some tomatoes. You can go rinse your strawberry and eat it. We got some salad tomatoes up in here. Now let's see what is in here. You're not about to go in my house. No. Let's see. Nope, we're not taking that in the house just in case a bug is in there. But yeah, we just got a bunch of salad tomatoes, some sun gold. We got some yellow pear. We got some cherries. You washed it good, right? We got more tomatoes. And then in here. Oh my gosh, we got so much stuff in here. So we got some of the mini bell peppers in here. We have some, I don't even know what pepper this is. I think they're Thai peppers. We have some yellow bell peppers, and I'm super excited about the yellow bell pepper. I'm gonna save the seeds separately so that y'all can have some yellow bell pepper seeds if you want. It's only one, so we're gonna see. I might use all of it next year. So we have some more red bell peppers, some jalapeno, nice big and red, more minis. Oh my gosh, look at the bottom, y'all. I totally forgot we even harvested this. We got more Thai peppers. These are Thai peppers. We have some okra. Y'all remember when we harvested the okra all the way down there? Y'all, we got some habaneros. And then we got some Scotch bonnet. So these are the two pepper seeds that was in the same seed package. And I am saving these seeds. So I might do the same thing that they did to me. Put the Scotch bonnet and the habaneros together. But at least I know that it's Scotch bonnet and habaneros. So I'm going to write that on the package so you guys know that. Whew. This pepper is so spicy, y'all. This habanero is so spicy. What else? What else we got in here? What else we got in here? Oh yes, we got some Bitterball. We got some Bitterball right here. I know we have some other peppers that's like all the way at the bottom. Of course, we got some cutting flowers for our kitchen. Oh yes, we have some lemon drop peppers up in here. I know we have some of the spicy Thai peppers. They're all the way at the bottom, y'all. We got some of the spicy Thai peppers right here. Okay. Y'all, we have some paprika. We have all of the things. I can't find all of them in here right now because that would require me to dump this entire thing open. But you guys was here with me when we were harvesting it. And so therefore, you know, all the things that we got. And it is a lot because we definitely have some Thai peppers. I mean, some, yeah, the spicy Thai. Oh no. And then we have some of the paprika. Oh, I see the paprika somewhere down there. And then that's it, y'all. This is it. We got all kinds of meals. We got some fried eggplant that we can make. We got some fried green pepper stew. We got some fried red pepper stew. We got some tomato stew. We're gonna make some breakfast with this because we love eating these in our eggs in the morning. We got our basil. We got the fruits, the watermelon, our cantaloupe. And y'all know I already told y'all we got way too much cantaloupe in the fridge already. But oh my gosh, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Now, was this an epic harvest or what? Was this an epic harvest or what? This right here is what you call an epic harvest. Oh my God, we have so much stuff and we still have a ton more to go. But I'm just so excited about what we got today. And I'm so grateful to you guys for being on here with me today. If y'all enjoyed the harvest, please go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. I appreciate you guys for being here. Like, we literally started all of this together from the beginning of February. Started with our pepper seeds and look at where we're at right now. Like, the garden is just flourishing. I am so grateful. And y'all, can y'all believe I still have grapes in my refrigerator? I mean, it's just surplus. But anyway, y'all, this is it right here. Alrighty, y'all, thanks for being on here with me today. I have to find a way to take all this stuff inside the house, and I will be when I make the fried green pepper stew and when I make the fried eggplants. I will be sharing those recipes with you guys. I cannot wait to cook them. And we're all done. Thanks for being on here with me today. I really enjoyed spending my day with you all. This was definitely quite a while, so I need to go get some rest and eat and try to start processing these. That's about it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, like I said, please go ahead and like it. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed, and of course ring that notification bell if you would like to be notified when I drop more videos or anything like that. Don't forget, you can look in the description of this video. I have a lot of links for you all. Things like my raised bed that I got from Regal Gardening. My discount code is still active, so go ahead and use that discount code if you like anything from Vigo Garden. Also remember, my Amazon store is there. Everything that I use in my garden, you could get it from there, like my grow bags and things like that. And then, of course, the Etsy store, the seeds are still on sale. Stay tuned. There are going to be more things that's coming to the store very soon. We're still in the thick of it when it comes to harvest season, so the store won't be updated probably till like the end of the year or early in the beginning of next year. But just stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of stuff on that store for you guys that's coming from my garden. And yeah, that's about it, y'all. Thank you so much. Comment below, what was your favorite thing that I harvested today in the garden, and what are you growing in the garden? Are you growing anything for fall? And I always ask you guys, what do you guys want me to show you guys how to grow next year? Also, don't forget to let me know if there's anything that you want me to cover that I haven't covered on this channel so far. I would definitely do that. Let me know what you guys want from me, okay? But all right, y'all, we're all done. I'm about to let y'all go so I can go start eating some of this stuff. And when I cut this watermelon, I'm going to record a short, so stay tuned for that so I can show you guys what the inside of the watermelon looks like. I'm definitely going to have a video for that. And then I'm definitely going to record when I cut this watermelon as well, so stay tuned for all of the things, okay? Alrighty, y'all, it was so fun harvesting. All right, y'all, remember, you're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. Happy gardening. Bye, y'all.
Remember, y'all, if you're looking for organic heirloom seeds, go ahead in the description of this video and grab your pack of seeds in my Etsy store and get your garden popping. Bye, y'all. Happy gardening. Luxurious body butter is packed with all natural skin loving ingredients such as cocoa butter, coconut oil, shea butter, vitamin E oil, and baobab oil. Whipped to perfection, it is lightly made to be easily absorbed into the skin without clogging your pores. This body butter is free of parabens, sulfates, and synthetic fragrances.